Here we go.
Here we go, man. We got our
Number
fucking
3, Scott Griffin.
Scott Griffin,
buddy.
the man,
Griffin
the myth, the legend.
Tools.
Griffin Tools.
I mean, you probably have a Griffin tool in your toolbox right now. I hope
I
you
have
do
like
because
10.
they make quality. Yeah, I have at least 10 Griffin tools.
You guys
And
This
need more.
motherfucker's been
And we
doing it
need
for a long
more,
time.
yeah.
And
You
he's
never
also
can
an
have
amazing
enough
glass
tools.
blower.
Yeah.
How's your show going so far?
Good show?
Good fucking show?
So, yeah, really?
Yeah, we're crushing it.
You got anything to say about the saturation of trade shows? Because that's something that I know that you do so many shows, and you told me once that every person that runs a trade show is an asshole. I don't know if you remember that, but we're just gonna flip that on you.
right,
Yeah, so how do you feel about that? I mean, it's saturated, but you're doing good. You do all of them.
I do it more than I
Way
want
old.
to.
Yeah.
And he's one of our #1 sponsors for Melt.
Sponsor for Melt.
Fuck yeah. Every year he made the hats this year, which was fucking killer.
So what do I think about the oversaturation?
What do you think
of
about the
trade
saturation of trade shows?
shows? It does pull money out of the industry.
Yeah.
That money could be going toward toward glass and into the artist's pockets instead.
Yeah.
I think that we should be a little more selective about some of the shows that
Totally.
we do.
Does that mean that you should pick, when you say selective, do you mean that they should pick the right trade show and support the trade show they believe in? Or selective in like, this is the trade show that just works for me best personally, regardless of the person providing the show?
I think it's a lot like It's a lot like buying local in your community. Do you shop at a grocery store that you don't really believe in their politics or their mindset? So I think we spend our money in a way that we believe in.
Yeah.
We spend our money with the companies and the promoters that we think are giving back to the community.
Back to the community. Well, that's cool, and I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, you're somebody I want. You have such great. You should have some insight because you do all of them.
We're gonna get him on a real podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna have you on for a full podcast sometime. But
But
right now, we'll do real quick. Have a sip of the shine.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have a sip of the
try
shine. We're just gonna have you do the grab bag sponsored by Glassroots hats. Not really, but I just like to say that. I'm coming back into the camera. Pick a question, Scott.
Hey, just had a baby. Congratulations.
Dig deep. Oh, yeah, Daddy.
Yeah,
Daddy Scott.
Daddy Scott.
Here's your question.
All right,
what have we got?
Let's see. I can't read that.
Do you have any impressions? Do you do
any
impressions of anybody?
Oh my goodness.
Come on, give us one.
You got one?
I am-
Could be anybody. Could be a glassblower. Could be a celebrity. All right, we'll give you a second chance if you want.
All right.
That's a
Like you
tough
said,
question.
That is a tough one. That was a curveball.
But
threw
we
in
want
there.
somebody's going to give us an impression.
All right, what do we got?
Oh, this is a good one. Best advice for a first-time trade show person. A lot of guys are coming up in the industry. One of the things they're going to have to do is do a trade show because that's when they're going to really expand their career. But what's the little detail that you don't realize that helps?
The most important thing when you're going into a trade show is to not forget your product. Bring your product to the show.
Bring your product. And you
That's
gave
terrible advice. If you didn't bring your product,
He also
fuck you.
gave me really good advice one time for champs. He says, bring a dolly to carry your shit in.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Bring
like
a dolly. To carry your
Yeah,
shit
I'm
in,
gonna
because
throw in
sometimes
that.
you gotta walk.
You
like
better
2
show up with
miles
your
across
glass
the
or you
place.
totally failed.
Yeah.
First,
so-
Yeah.
first timer trade show advice, you really, really want a catalog. Half the people here don't have a catalog. Even if you're not going to produce that work next year, spend an hour or two with someone that knows Word or knows how to create a catalog. It doesn't have to be an incredibly great
Well, now I'm going to throw you a curveball. Paper is dead. So when you say catalog, do you mean like a physical
PDF.
catalog, or do you mean like an online catalog that people can check into?
You need to be able to email your catalog
You
to
need
your
to send people.
customer.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
So keep that in mind.
Words
You're
of
coming to
wisdom,
one
Scott
of these.
Griffin.
Yeah, we're here with Scott. Coming to a trade show. Come prepared so that the sales extend beyond the show. Have that catalog ready and be ready. Thank you, Scott Griffin. We're going to
you.
bring you back. You're the fucking
yeah.
pimp.
Much love to the industry.
And P.S. Me and Scott had a crazy night at a strip club one night. We're going to talk about that next time when Griffin's on the show.
No, maybe not.
Oh, we will.